Good morning, bitches. Chris Figueroa here, back with another video, and today, bitch, oh my god, I am just so excited to film this video today because, girl, this is something that I've been waiting to do for so long, okay? Now, you guys already know, obviously, what this video is about, but, like 3 or 4 months ago, my sister Norvina tweeted that she was gonna come out with a dewy foundation, and I I was just so freaking excited because if you know me, I'm not really into like a matte foundation. I'm more of a dewy kind of person, especially for me because when I go outside, I never really wear makeup. I never wear like the eyelashes and lipstick, and I never really wear any of that, you know, the way you guys see on my Instagram. I don't really go out that way. I only do it for Instagram and to showcase my artistry. But when I go outside, I don't really like to wear so much makeup. You know, I'll wear a little bit just to, you know, cover up the ugliness slightly. But yeah, I don't really wear so much makeup. If I wear makeup to go out, I wear like literally like 2 little dots foundation here, 2 little dots foundation here, one on my forehead, and I'll just blend all of that out. Basically just to like make my skin look more, you know, I don't really mind wearing a matte foundation when I'm wearing a full face of makeup for like Instagram, but I'm someone who has like dry skin, so like as the time goes by I'll start looking really cakey and like I'll just start creasing on my fine lines. So I'm not really like so crazy about my foundations, but I'm fucking so excited because we finally have a dewy foundation, and Anastasia Beverly Hills, girl, you already know how I feel about Anastasia Beverly Hills. So Norvina and Anastasia sent me 5 shades, and as you can see, I can probably wear like all of these shades because sometimes I get a tan, sometimes I get pale, like, and these shades look like they're gonna be like all good matches for my skin tone. So I have like 5 foundations for my face, so that's really good. And in here we have the setting powders. Like, bitch, look at how fucking beautiful this packaging is. I always live for Anastasia's PR packaging. Like, girl, she really goes all the fuck out. So this is what the powders look like. We have all of the shades in here. Let me open this up, and bam, that is what this looks like. As you can see, well, you guys can't see because, bitch, let me just take one powder out and show you how big this is. I don't know if you guys can see how big this actually is, but bitch, like, that is like the size of my whole fucking cheek. This is really, really big, so you're getting a lot of product. Do I have to even say at this point, we love big things here, like, so the bigger the better. So I'm so happy that, you know, this is a really nice size, and you get a lot of product in here, so that's really good. So she sent me all of her shades, so we're going to be diving into that. We're going to be playing with the foundations. We're going to see how it lasts throughout the hour. So yes, I will be doing check-ins. And I will be doing check-ins from my house because I have no friends and I never go out because I'm a fucking loner. So I'll be doing check-ins from my house because my house is the only place where I stay at. So yeah, I'll be doing check-ins as the time goes by and letting you guys know my opinions and how it's looking, just so you guys can get like a full review. And at the end, I will come back on here and I will tell you guys how I really feel about the foundation. So you guys are probably like, okay, bitch, shut up. But I want to say one last thing before I actually dive into the foundation and start playing. Anastasia and Norvina was the very first company to ever reach out to me. Literally the first company. I only had 1,000 followers when I first started, and they reached out to me and they wanted to add me on the PR list, which is fucking crazy. It's such a big brand and one of my favorite brands to actually reach out to me and like add me on the PR. Like, that was a big deal for me. You guys already know because I made a whole video on it and I spoke about whatever I had to speak about, but it's just so crazy. It just makes me so freaking happy, and like, ugh, I love them so much. Thank you, Norvina and Anastasia, if you are watching this. I truly do appreciate everything that you do, and you know, it's just so crazy how much I've come, you know, my makeup journey. I only had 1,000 followers when they actually reached out to me and wanted to have me on the PR. Now we are at 11,000 followers, so I thank you guys so much. I love you so much because if it weren't for you guys, this wouldn't have been possible for me. So I'm gonna shut up now. We're gonna finally shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna go with foundation. So as you can see, like I showed you guys earlier, this is what the foundation looks like. I don't really know which one is my shade yet. I fucking suck at like color matching. It's just something I really don't do. So I think I'm probably gonna just take a guess. I mean, all the shades look like they're gonna work for my skin tone because I'm, like, even if it's a little too dark or a little too light, I can still make it work. With the concealer and contour, which it'll all come together at the end. So I think I'm just gonna like choose which one I think looks best for my skin tone. I think I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Oops. I think I'm gonna go in with this one right here, the second one, because I'm not like so tan right now, as you can see. Like, obviously I'm a little pale. I did get a little tan, but I think it went away already. So I'm still kind of white. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one. By the way, this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, it just has like a nice little like glass bottle, and in the back it says foundation really big. And I noticed a lot of people complaining about the packaging, saying that they didn't like the foundation. Oh bitch, shut the fuck up, stop complaining. People always have something to fucking complain about. Like, just keep your mouth shut. We don't care about your opinion. I personally think that having foundation here is really good because I'm someone who has a lot of makeup. I have a lot of makeup, and sometimes it could be hard to find something that I want to use, especially for foundations, because there are a lot of foundations that look really similar to like this kind of packaging or component. So if I really do end up loving this foundation, I'm gonna want to always use it, right? So it's gonna be hard to go back in and try to find it. So I'm actually really happy that they put this foundation really big in here, because I don't know that it's Anastasia, so that makes it really unique and it's different. So I personally like it as a makeup artist. So before I actually go in and start putting the foundation on my face, I want to read some like things that they said on the website about the foundation. So they say that it is supposed to be a natural finish that looks and feels like glowing, gorgeous skin. We fucking love that. There's 50 shades. It's vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, non-commented, bitch, I don't fucking know. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Suitable for sensitive skin. It's long wearing, $38, and it's 30 millimeters and 1 fluid ounce. Again, I'm telling you guys as if I know what the fuck is 1 fluid ounce. I'm a dumb bitch, I'm sorry. But hopefully you guys know what 1 fluid ounce is. I'm guessing it's a good product because the packaging is kind of big. So yeah, these will be retailing for $38 each. Now the setting powders will be retailing for $36 each, and you guys are probably like, what the fuck, bitch, like that's expensive. And honestly, it's not, because I showed you how big it actually is. So you're getting a lot of products. So $36 for something that's actually, I was gonna say good, but we haven't tried it out yet. But $36 for something that you're getting a lot of product of, that's really good. Personally, I think that's a really good price, because it is really, really big. It's probably one of the biggest setting powders I own. So, okay, now that I've told you a little bit about the foundation, we're going to finally go in and we're going to start putting this on my face. I'm going to be using shade 210N. That's the one I think that probably will look best on my skin right now. So yeah. So I'm going to just do a little couple of pumps on the back of my hand. Ooh, okay, so this is what it looks like. You guys probably can't see shit because my camera is honestly garbage. I'm just kidding, I love my camera. But yeah, they also sent me this brush. I think this brush is something that they already have, because this brush looks really similar from my collection of brushes that they sent me. This is the A30 brush. I'm like 100% sure that they already have this brush, but they sent it to me again, so I'm not complaining, girl. We ain't complaining. So I'm actually going to use this brush that they sent me to apply the foundation on my face. Normally, I would just go in with a beauty blender for my foundation, but since this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation review, I'm going to use their brush, and we're going to see how this works. So I brought you guys a little closer in so you guys can see a little better, because bitch, I was far away. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to start applying the foundation. Oh, that's probably a little too light. Yeah, that's probably a little too light for my skin right now. I mean, it's a good match, but it's probably like a shade lighter. I mean, it's alright. I can make this work anyways. If anything, I'll just go back in with another shade and try to mix it. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how this is covering my ugly fucking face so much. Like, you guys see that? Like, I think this is supposed to be like a a light to medium coverage. But like, honestly, I put a little bit on my brush and look how much it actually covered up like my redness and like my ugliness and my dark circles. Bitch, not even my dark circles, my fucking black circles. I have like dark under eyes. But it's okay, bitch, because one day we'll get some Botox. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I only applied the foundation right here. It feels dewy, but a lot of people confuse like dewy with like oily. Just because it's dewy, it's not gonna make your skin oily. That's something that I wanna share with you guys because a lot of people can get that confused. But this is a dewy foundation. Dewy is supposed to just make your skin look like a luminous and pretty and like not oily. Don't get that confused with oily, but if you don't like the dewy finish, you can always set it with a powder or whatever. So that's, you know, you can always still get a matte look. Okay, this is what the foundation is looking like so far. And my first impressions are it covered really good. I know I look fucking scary right now. Don't come for me, bitch. But this covered up really, really nicely. I had to go in with a little bit of the shade 250C just to kind of make it a little darker because the other one that I first put on was a little too white for my skin tone. But yeah, this is what it's looking like now, and it looks really, like, it really gave me good coverage. As you can see, like, I don't know if the camera's picking up, look at that dewiness. Like, already, you know, I've only applied foundation. Just look how, like, healthy my skin looks. Like, look at that little dewiness. We're living for that. It's just giving me such a nice glow. It doesn't feel oily, doesn't feel sticky. It feels actually really nice. Like, it doesn't really feel like I have much on my face, which is good for a foundation. The foundation covered up really nicely, like I did mention earlier, or like I think I mentioned earlier. It is a light to medium coverage, but it can be built up to a full coverage, and that's basically what I did here. As you can see, it is full coverage. You can just build it up and get a full coverage look. So far, I don't really see anything bad about the foundation. It feels nice. It looks really like dewy and like luminous, and I really love that. So, girl, we just might have my new go-to foundation. Okay, so I just applied some concealer under my eyes, right here, and my forehead. So now we're gonna go in with the setting powder. We're gonna see how this bad boy performs. This is in the shade Banana, and I just already poured some on the back of my cap. We're gonna see how this performs. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit on my little Morphe sponge. I love the sponge to like you know, apply my setting powder under my eyes. It just really goes in really nicely. So we're gonna set the concealer that I just applied, and yeah. Okay, so this is what the setting powder is looking like so far. Obviously I need to wipe it off to fully see what we're dealing with here, but so far this looks like I'm not gonna really have a problem with like the shade. This shade actually looks like it's gonna be really good for my skin, because bitch, if you watch my Fenty Beauty concealer and setting powder review, you know that I bought the shade Banana from the Fenty Beauty and it did not look good on my skin. It made me like look like kind of like orangey and like yellow. I look like a mix of Donald Trump and a Minion mixed together. Like if they both had a fucking kid, like that's what I would look like. It was just honestly it wasn't cute. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this off now. I'm someone who doesn't like bake, like, you know how people just like leave it on. I don't normally really leave all of it on, so I'm just gonna start removing it, and we're gonna see how it looks. Okay, this is what the foundation and the setting powders look together. Honestly, I'm really liking this. Like, as you can see, when you apply the setting powder, it definitely mattes it out. So if you're someone who likes a matte look, you know, and still want to try this foundation out, you can still try it out and see how you like it. But if you don't really like the dewy look, you can always set it using any setting powder or their setting powder. And as you can see, it really does make it look matte, but it looks nice still. Like, normally when I'm already like baking, like I can start seeing my face like looking like ooh, because like I mentioned earlier, I have dry skin. But like that dewiness is really helping right now. Like it looks like, I'm not even gonna lie, it looks flawless. Like I look a little crazy on camera because like I like bitch, like picture me going outside like this. But right now it looks really flawless, and obviously I'm not done with my makeup, so I can imagine how good my face is gonna look once my makeup is complete. Like Okay, Norvina, okay, Anastasia. I'm gonna finish my makeup off camera, and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like after a full face of makeup. And like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna be doing checkings all day to see how long this actually can last and how good this looks throughout the day. So yeah, I'll be back. So this is the completed makeup look. I just did something really simple. I wanted to keep it cute and simple, so I just did a really like simple green makeup look, and we're gonna set my face in place using the dewy setting spray. Refreshing. How are we feeling about this foundation? I mean, bitch. Like, look at me fucking just feeling myself. Honestly, this foundation is bomb. Okay, I can honestly sit here and say my face makeup has never really looked this like flawless. Like honestly, like look at that. Like the banana powder is perfect. It really just brightens up my under eyes, which I love. The foundation, it's not creasing at all. Usually already when I'm doing a full face of makeup like this, I will start creasing on my forehead and like my laugh lines will start showing very slightly. But look, like not one crease, bitch. Like it just looks like I got a fucking full face of Botox. But bitch, all I have is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Foundation on. I look so fucking cute. Hi. Bitch, I should be on the cover of Vogue. I even asked my sister, I just went up to her and I said, you know, what are your thoughts about this foundation? And she said, you look like a little doll. And I was like, bitch, what's new? Like, I always look like a fucking doll. But, seriously, look, this foundation is really pretty. Obviously, you know, I just finished doing my makeup right now, so makeup is still fresh. I'm not gonna give my final thoughts and opinions on the foundation yet. But so far from what I'm seeing and how it looks, I honestly consider this foundation and powder is amazing. Like honestly, it's really beautiful. But I'm gonna let a few hours sit by. I'm gonna do some checkings and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I know I look like a fucking crackhead right now, but as I was taking my makeup off, I noticed that the following clips were very shaky. And the reason why they were shaky is because I was holding my heavy ass camera, like 20-pound camera, with one hand. And bitch, I don't have fucking muscles. It was heavy for me, so I'm sorry in advance for the shakiness. I just wanted to come on here really quick and warn you guys, because I know there's gonna be that one person who's gonna be like, oh, why is the camera shaking so much? Like, you know, there's always that one annoying person. But anyways, I hope you guys can forgive me for that. And yeah, I'm gonna take my makeup off and go to bed now. So it's been about 4 hours since I did my makeup. As you can see, the foundation looks really good for 4 hours. Like, bitch, I'm kind of shocked because normally, the 4 hours in with my makeup, I will really have like fine lines showing my forehead. As you can see, there's probably like a little small fine line right here, and a little on the laugh lines, but it's not as bad as it would be if, you know, I had a matte foundation or any other kind of foundation. My face is looking really good for 4 hours. It has foundation on, you know. The fine lines I could kind of blend it out. It's not a big deal. But this is what it looks like without me touching my face at all. I haven't done anything. I haven't fixed it. This is what it looks like. And bitch, what do you guys think? I'm thinking we have a fucking new foundation, like my new everyday foundation. What do you guys think? I mean, my face looks really good. Okay, guys. So, it's been 10 hours with this makeup on. Bitch. I just put my onesie on because I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna fucking take this makeup off and go straight to bed. But, how are we feeling? 10 hours, and this is what it looks like. I have to say, I'm really impressed with this foundation. 10 hours, bitch, like, what? My fucking skin would have been screaming by now. But the only little thing that I noticed again is the little crease right here and maybe a little on my laugh lines. But other than that, like, bitch, that looks perfect to me. Like, honestly, it looks perfect. So Do I recommend this foundation? Fuck yes. I can honestly say that this will be my go-to foundation for any makeup look that I do from now on. It is really, like, look at that bitch, 10 hours. Look at that bitch, 10 fucking hours. And I did it all in this makeup. I ate Burger King, I tried on wigs, gave some head. Just kidding, bitch. You know, this bitch is lonely as fuck. But anyways, I'm gonna go take this off. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. But yeah, I really do love this foundation. I recommend you guys picking it up, and the powder, definitely trying both of them out. I believe the foundation and the powder is already available online, but if you want to go in store and actually try out your shade, I think it comes out the 14th. If I'm guessing correctly, I'm not sure. I'm tired, and this fucking camera's heavy. Oh. I'm a mess, honestly. Like, this is what I go through every night. Like, now you guys know what I have to deal with every night and what my parents have to deal with. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take these fucking giant fluffy lashes off, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you already know the drill. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Like always, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and make sure to follow me on all my social medias: Instagram, Twitter. Yes, I am now on Twitter. That is crazy because I always said I hate Twitter. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is It's Chris Figueroa. My Twitter is Chris Figueroa. I'm gonna leave everything in the description below, so you guys can just copy and paste. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to look as cute as me, then definitely try out the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Foundation. Bye guys.